Yo, what's going on, guys? It's 42 Daily back here with another video. We've been consistent, we've been grinding, we've been making videos, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been putting out there. Make sure to subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. Today, we're going to be talking about Playboi Carti, and I know he's a conversation that we talk a lot about this guy, right? Like, we have conversations about him on the daily. I know, I understand. But there's an interesting topic I want to talk about with you guys, and that is the Antagonist tour, specifically it being canceled. Now, you know, I saw on social media everyone saying, hey, Antagonist tour canceled, we're screwed, we're done, we're cooked, whatever. I honestly don't think it's that bad of a thing. I really don't, and I'm going to get into why specifically, but I really don't think it's a bad thing, and I just wanted to make this video talking about why I don't think it's that bad of a thing, and just all the good stuff that's potentially happening, because there are a lot of good things to focus on. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So as I said, I don't think all hope is lost. I think honestly, we already knew the timeline was getting pushed, right? I mean, just because it got canceled and everyone got a refund doesn't mean it had already been like somewhat canceled, because let's review the timeline here, right? So tour tickets came out around August, or actually around like May, for August and September. And then of course, August, September didn't really happen. And it got pushed to more January, February. And then January, February kind of got pushed a little bit to more February, March and April. And then as time went on, events technically started happening in the sense of the date was passed, but no one was going because Playboi Carti wasn't showing up, right? So they didn't happen, but it was past that, timeline. And so then from there, everyone was kind of like, okay, this thing isn't happening, right? And so no one really heard anything about it. We didn't hear anything from Playboi Carti. We didn't hear anything from his management. We didn't even hear anything from the venues. And now people are starting to cancel and refund the tickets, specifically the venues. And it's kind of getting everyone caught off guard, because they're like, what's going on here? And, why is it happening now? And I think it's better late than never, right? Because, I mean, would you rather have your refund now or, never, right? And I do think also it brings up the conversation of maybe Playboi Carti is updating his tour. And I know that's the delusional side of me talking, but I do think maybe Playboi Carti's working on his actual timeline for when he's going to drop, and then focusing on a 2025 tour. Because I do think a 2025 tour makes sense. It's doable. It gives him enough time to focus on it. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But in terms of the good things, right, and why we shouldn't lose out all hope, first things first, Homicide Gang, Destroy Lonely, and Ken Carson are set to all drop in April. So let's be happy about that. Homicide Gang music, that's great. Ken Carson music, that's fantastic. Destroy Lonely music, phenomenal, awesome. So with that being, said, they're still working on new music, and we're still getting new music from them. So we really can't be that mad. Also, it's been reported and just kind of, I guess, put out there as a rumor that Playboi Carti is waiting for all Opium members to drop before he drops himself. So I think that's true. And there was a picture of Homicide Gang liking a comment confirming that, in which I reported on TikTok, and then Homicide Gang said, X, that's not right. They did say that, yes, but I still think it's true. I still think that Playboi Carti is waiting for all of his Opium artists to drop first, and then once they all drop, he will come next and drop after them. Now, with that being said, them all planning to drop in April, I don't think Playboi Carti is dropping in May. It just doesn't make sense. I think around his birthday makes the most sense, but there are three possibilities. And the three possibilities are, first, he drops in the summer, so like June, July area, because that's right after, April, and it makes sense timeline-wise. The second opportunity, or the second option, is that he drops during his birthday. Now, the reason I say that is because his birthday's kind of been this time where it looks like he's wanted to drop in the past, and people have been talking about him dropping during his birthday. He's had like those events. He's kind of teased new music around his birthday. He's posted on like social media during his birthday. So people think, he wants to drop on his birthday, and 2024 could be the year in which he does drop on his birthday. Now, the third and last option is that realistically, he drops, the 30th of December, or the 25th of December. I don't think it'll be the 25th because that's when Whole Lotta Red came out and it wouldn't make sense to do it on the anniversary, but I really do think he might drop the last date of 2024. And while it doesn't make me happy per se, I still think it's awesome. I mean, he's talked about 2024 music and he's given statements about it coming out, and I think he's still holding us to that specific statement. And I think honestly, until 2024 passed, that's when we can, start to say, hey, you're a liar, like you're lying, right? But in the meantime, technically he hasn't lied because he hasn't said, hey, I'm dropping the album in April, I'm dropping the album in May, I'm dropping the album in June. No, he said 2024 music, and I think he's going to deliver 2024 music. It's just a question of when in 2024 are we getting that music. Now, tour wise, and that's what this video is about, I think honestly 2025 tour is going to happen, or 2026, but it's unfortunately not going to be in 2024. And I think that's why everyone's mad. And I mean, I get it, right? I get that 2024 tour, that's what we were looking forward to. But hey, the reason why I'm saying, all hope is not lost is because we're getting new music from them. And at the end of the day, that's what we need for a new tour. Because realistically, Playboi Carti needs new music to perform at a show and a venue, right? I mean, not even from the fans' perspective, because people are going to still buy tickets regardless, but probably from his perspective, he's probably somewhat bored of performing Whole Lotta music, and I think he probably wants to perform strictly new stuff. And he has 5 or 6 new songs that he can do, and features as well, but I think he wants to drop the album and then focus on getting that album out there and showing it off live. And I am a little disappointed because I've been waiting for Carson live to hear Great Chaos, and he hasn't done that since the album listening party. But when that happens, I know it'll be awesome, and he might have more music as well, or he should have more music as well to perform with that, because More Chaos is supposed to drop around April 11th, plus or minus a few days. So overall, it's exciting stuff. But honestly, I just want to make this video to talk to you guys about why I think all hope is not lost, and we shouldn't give out, and just spread positivity to the Opium members, because they're going to be dropping and blessing us with music soon. So wanted to make that video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I've really been doing a lot of work over on TikTok, so if you're from there, I appreciate you. If you're from Instagram, I appreciate you as well. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, follow the news pages, DM me if you guys have any questions about news. I'm always trying to stay up to date with what's happening and keep you guys updated as well. So just let me know in the comments too if you want to see content on certain people. The Laser Dim and Ian videos were awesome to make, so if there's any underground artists you want to profile on, I'd love to do that as well. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.